IR Magazine Europe Awards are the authority on investor relations in the region. The awards event is one of the highlights of the IR calendar. The big winners this year include the German chemicals companies BASF and Lanxess, the Swiss food and health company Nestlé, and Unilever, the Anglo-Dutch consumer goods producer. The European Investor Perception Study is the annual record of all the research and findings that underpin the awards. It is the result of 3 months of research, which every year asks the investment community to provide feedback on the companies that they cover and to vote for the best performers across a range of categories. The 2011 edition of the Investor Perception Study is based on interviews with nearly 750 buy-side analysts, sell-side analysts, and portfolio managers from all across Europe. A big new development for the 2011 study is the launch of the Euro Top 100. This definitive ranking of the best investor relations by companies in Europe will soon be rolled out across all the IR Magazine Awards programs around the world. The rankings in the Euro Top 100 are based upon the same rigorous approach to research that goes into the awards. The total number of points that a company receives from the investment community across the different categories is the sole determinant of where a company ranks. The Euro Top 100 is made up of a mixture of companies, varying by country, by size, by sector, and by stock price performance. This year there are 23 companies from the UK, 22 from Germany, 8 from France, and 7 apiece from Denmark and the Netherlands. This definitive and diverse list of the best IR in Europe should reveal valuable insights into all important best practice issues, such as IR team size. It will also allow companies to track and benchmark their performance year by year. For instance, Germany's Fresenius Medical Care made big gains this year, as did Ferrovial from Spain and the UK bank Standard Chartered. Take BASF as an example. The number 1 ranked IR team in Europe seems absolutely dominant at the moment. BASF collected 6 awards in 2011, doubling their tally from last year. Examine the investor feedback, read in-depth interviews with the IR team, and let the company explain in its own words how it navigated its way to the top.
Some characteristics are that you have to have a good strategy, and you have to be a good leader for the team. Particularly, my team is rather large. We have 15 people. And finally, I think you have to be very consistent in implementing what you promise. So deliver what you promise, and this has been my success.
The report also features company profiles, investor feedback, and interviews with other leading European IR teams and award-winning management. For example, Nestlé, at number 2 in the Euro Top 100, has received plaudits for its use of technology 2 years in a row. The focus at Novo Nordisk is on consistency, and Jesper Brangard, the award-winning CFO at the Danish pharmaceuticals company, sets the example for the IR team headed up by Klaus Bülow Davidsen.
We are managed by what we call the triple bottom line, where we assign equal weight to financial results, social response, and also environmental results. So whenever we make decisions in the company, we try to leverage all 3 factors equally and make sure that it's a long-term sustainable solution. And I'm of course very happy to see that that's recognized by the voters in the IR Magazine survey. So we're glad to see that the hard work is recognized and awarded.
Of course, to be featured anywhere in the Euro Top 100 is a badge of distinction for European corporates, whether it is BASF at number 1, Great Portland Estates at 60, or Finland's Konecranes at 91. The European Investor Perception Study ranks 451 companies in total. Find out how your company ranks. Go to the Research and Data section at InsideInvestorRelations.com to order your copy.